A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Wednesday, July 20th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. Veterans, first responders, community leaders, and others gathered in Beacon to announce that Guardian Revival has established an office for their programs at the Main Street building that houses a VFW post and an American Legion post. Former Congressman and current Lieutenant Governor Antonio Delgado spoke at the event to congratulate Guardian Revival, which also runs the Putnam County Vet-to-Vet program, on the creation of a new access point in Beacon for those in need of services.
Mental health was a challenge before COVID, right? It was only exacerbated. It was only compounded. The isolation, the inability to socially interact, to do the things that can help you heal, just to have that camaraderie. When you're forced to isolate during COVID, that's not easy at all.
With specifically designed programming, Guardian Revival offers services designed to help veterans and first responders improve their mental well-being. Assemblyman Jonathan Jacobson of Newburgh has made a formal request to the Public Service Commission to investigate the billing practices of Central Hudson Gas and Electric. The request comes after Jacobson and other lawmakers have spent 6 months arguing with the utility company over faulty billing. When consumers began receiving exorbitant bills from Central Hudson earlier this year, the utility company said that errors were caused by new billing software. In May, Jacobson wrote to Central Hudson to ask if the software glitches had been resolved. He also requested that Central Hudson discontinue the practice of estimating bills with the exception of extreme circumstances. The former Ulster County Jail on Golden Hill in Kingston is going to be demolished to make way for affordable housing. The county legislature last night voted to spend just under $1.4 million to raise the old building. County legislator Joe Maloney was opposed to the way the proposed demolition contract was handled.
The people of this county, including us, were told this demo was going to be done by Penrose, the developer, who now we're trying to push through some bizarre multi-million dollar grant as well. Nothing about this project has gone according to what we were told.
The vote to hire Gorick Construction Company to demolish the building was 19-4. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
A 22-year-old Port Jervis man was sentenced in Orange County Court on Tuesday to 8 years in state prison and 5 years of post-release supervision in connection with his guilty plea to criminal possession of a weapon and reckless endangerment. Christopher Cecina was charged with firing several gunshots into a residence on Hammond Street in the city of Port Jervis at around 10:30 p.m. on November 3, 2021. Through investigation, police developed Cecina as a suspect and learned that hours before the shooting, several residents of the house that was targeted had physically assaulted him. It's believed the shooting was in retaliation for the earlier assault. At the time of his plea, Cecina admitted to possessing an illegal, unlicensed, and loaded firearm and recklessly engaged in conduct which created a grave risk of death to another person by discharging the gun in the direction of the people inside the home. A 43-year-old woman suffered a stab wound to the chest, and a 40-year-old man has been charged with burglary and assault and other crimes at a residence at 4 Avon Croft Lane in the town of Wallkill. The incident, investigated by Wallkill Town Police, occurred around 2 a.m. on Saturday. The victim was transported to Garnett Health Medical Center, while investigation led to the arrest of Jonathan Harris. Both the victim and alleged assailant are Wallkill residents. Harris was charged with burglary, assault, criminal contempt, criminal mischief, criminal possession of a weapon, and driving while intoxicated. He was arraigned and remanded to the Orange County Jail in lieu of $50,000 cash bail or $100,000 bond. A Florida man was arrested on Sunday after TSA officers prevented him from carrying a loaded handgun onto his flight at New York Stewart International Airport at Newburgh. The handgun was loaded with 7 bullets, including one in the chamber. A TSA officer spotted the gun on the checkpoint X-ray machine's monitor as the man's belongings entered the unit. Federal officials alerted state police, who confiscated the gun and arrested the man. He also faces stiff federal civil penalty for bringing a gun to an airport security checkpoint. This is the second gun that the TSA has detected at Stewart so far this month. A bill sponsored by Senator James Skoufis that would provide training for bartenders to recognize and act on suspected evidence of human trafficking has passed the Senate and Assembly and has now been sent to the governor's desk for her signature. Skoufis described the potentially life-saving measures and how the bill could make a significant step toward New York no longer being ranked 4th trafficking state in the nation. Kelly Costelli-Larrier, executive director of the organization Fearless, called the legislation critical.
This really is a no-brainer in so many ways. On one additional way that we can raise awareness and give education tools and the ability to identify possible red flags in our community, as well as if you see something, saying something.
Governor Hochul has until the end of the week to sign the bill. As part of the ongoing superintendent search process, the New Paltz Central School District Board of Education is seeking community input on the experience, skills, and characterizations desired for its next superintendent of schools. Staff members, students, and community residents are invited to contribute to the decision by participating in a survey which is available in both English and Spanish. It can be accessed from the district's homepage at newpaltz.ky12.ny.us/tellus. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.